What's up guys, welcome back to Enlightened Tale. It's Kev here. So I've just got a few photographs to show people of my local area. This is Highton Town. Just where that chapel is through there, I'm not too sure if you can see it. That's where we've just been. I'll show you the photographs at the end of the video of like sandstone blocks and formations. Now apparently that goes way back, and it was land donated in 1969 to the town centre, which was then renovated in, I believe it was like 1999. But as you can see from the photographs at the end, there's just really large sandstone blocks everywhere, and there's not really any good story that goes with it. Now I'm just round the back of this church, and I did mention in a previous video that I did where I was up at Ormskirk, mentioned after we seen the Roman column, which could potentially be a Etruscan column. It's more similar, but I'll leave that there. The altar that I was mentioning, not even sure if it's an altar, but as you can see, it's got like very similar symbolism, very Romanesque if you will, very ancient British. Now tried to get access to this chapel because as I went walking past, I noticed there was a couple of guys in there. Now this church itself, not this actual building, because obviously this is some renovated work, but some of the older parts around the back that you can't actually get access to. On this stone, and then I'll show you the other building around the back. If you look at the weathering on that stone, you know, it's apples and oranges. It's vastly different. And as I say, you've got that old, I don't even know what it is. Is it a font? Is it some kind of monument? I'm not too sure. But like I say, this area, this church that was originally here, is mentioned in the Doomsday book, which goes back to the Norman conquest, which is obviously post 1066. Now we've got old buildings there and old buildings scattered around. This is Highton Town. There's very old buildings around here. Like I say, this was mentioned in the Doomsday book. And look at this little old door here. I love how small these doors were. It makes me feel like a giant. So yeah, it was mentioned in the Doomsday book as being a place of worship and having a chapel in that here. And there's also, we can't get access to it because it's round the back. There's what appears to be an ancient burial here. Now there's not much information you can find about this, and if people go and look into a park called Calderstones Park, you'll notice there's things called the Calderstones, which are very ancient stones that have got some kind of mysterious writing on. And this is just in a park in Liverpool. They've been moved now, I believe, to somewhere a bit more safe. But it's believed that these stones represented a king's burial. There was a burial of a Neolithic king, apparently. So there's so much history just in the land around us that you don't even pay attention to. This church, this chapel, and this location we're on now, it's known as one of the 7 peaks, if you will. Like in Liverpool, we have peaked areas, like hills, which have got significant meaning and monuments on or attributed to. Yeah, I just wanted to show people this. You've got all the stained glass windows that are protected by more modern glass on the outside and the exterior. Love the little gold flags right at the top as well. There's some like Tudor, Edwardian houses over there, Victorian maybe. You've got this little monument down here in this little park. That's attributed to Saint Michael, the Archangel Michael, And then you've got an old graveyard round the back there. Sorry if it's a bit windy. Come back round this way. Yeah, just down there you've got the old Commonwealth graveyard. Where you've got like people who fell during the Great War, members of the Commonwealth and stuff. But all this area, say down here, it's got the St Michael's Monument and stuff. That was all renovated by the National Lottery, and there was an actual cross that was there that was allegedly destroyed and removed, going back like about 30, 40 years. I won't go round here too much. Like I say, this is just the old chapel. And as I said, there is an ancient burial around here. The man I've just spoken to inside, he actually does the renovation on the church itself. So I just asked him if there's anything he could tell me a little bit more about the place. And oh my god, the door's being left open round the back. And to be honest, he couldn't tell me too much. But as you say, just got into that. Oh, sorry, mate.
Alright. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I better pause. Yeah. Alright, cheers for that, pal. All good. So, yeah, like I say, they're doing some work, so I've got lucky here that the gate's been open. But I'll tell you, if you look at this thing, this has got nothing to do with the church. I mean, when you want to talk about Roman and ancient Britain, ancient British, it doesn't get any more than that. And we've got not one, but two fences to protect it. Got this old door here. Metal going through that ball. You got like that, one of them fleur-de-lis pattern designs. Never seen one close up like that. Interesting the way it's got the half moon at the top. Where them channels cut in there to move energy down. You can see all different designs. More designs, grooves. You got this, obviously, this very tiny door. I had the door before, but this one is well smaller. So this area of the church and the hill is the oldest part. I just spoke to that chap then. I didn't want to record him, just in case he didn't want his face shown or anything like that. But allegedly, underground here, and there's a stairway going down that's blocked off. I'm not too sure what's round there and how to get there. The guy didn't have too much information, to be honest. But this is the oldest part, and as we pointed out with the weathering before, you can see it a little bit more clearly now. Like, so obviously being restoration work done, brick wall added. Them bricks themselves are bloody old. Like, you don't see them bricks anymore. Yeah, if anyone's come across one of these and they know what it is, please let me know. I will do a very small clip and put this on Britain's Hidden History, you know, for yourself, Ross, and all you other cool people on the channel. Does that look Romanesque, or does that look like it belongs in a church to you? And by Romanesque, you know what I mean, British. So yeah, there we have it, guys. That was just like a little quick tour of my local area while I've been out getting something to eat and walking the dog. Like I say, Britain is ancient. There's historical accounts, references and things to delve into all over the place. And there's another little significant thing I'd love to know. What does that dollar sign mean? Perhaps this chap knows. I just spoke with that chap again. I think he basically, there he is behind me. He basically does the maintenance. He wasn't part of the other two fellas I spoke to earlier on. He's just been saying there, unfortunately he hasn't got all his keys with him today. Otherwise he'd have let me get in and have a look around, but next time, mate. As I said there, guys, that was just a quick little look around on basically Highton area, my local area. But I've just come down to this little road here because that church we've just been at just up that hill, just up there. But have you noticed what's here? Solid rock. Solid rock. So what that church is sat on up there is really solid foundations. Who knows, maybe there's probably crypts that go underneath the church there. Could be a small underground cave system. All of the above, to be honest. Like I say, it was only a quick video. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.